Good evening. I was just reading a couple of chapters of Fourth Wing. I'm slowly getting through it. How are we today? I am freezing. I had to go grab my wearable blanket and make myself a cup of hot tea, which is too hot to drink right now, but it's keeping my hands warm. On the docket today is writing my daily words. I think I have to write 1,600. Let me double check, because I didn't write the full amount yesterday. Let's see. Oh, according to TrackBear, hold on, wait. Let me refresh. According to TrackBear, I only need 1,478 words today to stay on pace. Okay, that's less than I thought. Totally fine with me. So I'm going to try and hit that. And if I hit that, I might just do the rest of the stream doing some reading of Fourth Wing. I was hoping to already have this done and possibly even Iron Flame done, but the sickness that took our house for 2 weeks really put a damper on that. But I'm reading this for an upcoming YouTube video, which I'm super excited about. But yeah. Let's see. Who is here in the chat? Melanie, you know I gotta do it pre-stream dance break. Nikki is here. Hello. Micah, hello, beautiful people. Not sure how long I'll be awake for. Totally understand it. When I was reading on the couch earlier, I was yawning a lot, so I totally get it. Good evening, Steph. How are you liking Fourth Wing so far? I am liking it. I literally just finished chapter 6, so I'm about to start chapter 7. So I'm only 77 pages in, but I'm liking it a lot. But I mean, I kind of knew that I was going to like it. When it comes to being a reader, I'm very forgiving for a lot of things, as long as I'm enjoying what I'm reading. And fantasy romance is one of those things that I'm super forgiving about, because I love being able to escape into that. So I kind of already knew that I was gonna really like it, and I see myself being one of the obsessed. Yeah. So, but I'm liking it. Since I finally reached the catalyst the other day in my outline, I'm going to add a couple more details to that scene beat, then move on to the debate. Nice. Miranda, hello. How are you? On the tail end of some gooey sickness that's been going on for 2 weeks. Same. Gonna be doing my first writing of the year in between coughing. I hope you start feeling a lot better. But yay to getting back to, or at least trying to get back to, a routine. I had the day off due to icy roads, due to rain from yesterday, freezing on the roads, and parking lots iced over with black ice. Oof. I've already got 4,000 today, so whatever else I get done is just aces. Yes, that's amazing. My kids were home from school yesterday, They had an e-learning day because it was in the negatives. So they did a cold day. And we're considered a walking district. We don't have any buses. But the majority of the schools in our surrounding areas were e-learning or closed yesterday. I'm on my 3rd book this year so far. Do you have a channel on your Discord that we can recommend books to each other? Yeah, there's a whole bookish section in Discord. It is under the goals and check-ins, and it says books and readings. There's a bookish chat, there's a currently reading chat, there's a recommendations chat, there's an unpopular opinions chat, there's a sales chat, meaning like if you see any sales on books, you can put those links in there. And then there's a readathons and challenges. And then further down, there's a read-along section, which I'm revamping up, but I'm going to put some forum posts on books that you can discuss in depth. But yeah, there's a whole reading section in the Discord. It's under the writing section. I should say under the goals and check-ins. Micah, that is awesome. I was going to say, I hope the weather's improved in your area, but it doesn't seem like much. On Monday, it looked like everything was improved by Micah, but then they got freezing rain. Or rain that froze. Initially, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna read Fourth Wing. There's too much hype. But then I thought, well, what's the hype about? Is it worth it? So worth it. Yeah. So this kind of plays into the YouTube series that I want to start doing once a month, where I pick a book or series that is super hyped and super like beloved in the bookish world, in the bookish community, and reading it through a writer's lens. And just kind of like going over why I think it's so hyped up, why is this such a sensation, and seeing if we can take any of that and put it towards our own writing to hopefully make our books as successful as some of these hyped up ones. So I do have a channel in the Discord under Steph's YouTube. There is a channel that is reading through the writer's lens, and I kind of like touch base on what I'm doing with this project, and that's where you can recommend any books that you'd like me to do for this series. I'm really excited about it. Hope you feel better soon, Miranda. Absolutely. Kate is here. Hello. Hey, you're on my phone this evening. I'm going to work on my workbook, publish, and thrive my first time. Yes. I purchased that that course years ago, and I'm waiting to go through it until I have a solid manuscript that I'm ready to start the publication process. And that's when I'm going to go through that course. But I'm super excited to go through it. Everybody with crazy weather, stay warm and stay safe. It's cooler than normal here, but still in the 20s at least. I think we were in the 20s today, which is like a huge swing from being like -5 or something yesterday, with a wind chill of like -26. But it's supposed to be like really weirdly warm in like the 30s and 40s this weekend. Joe's gonna bust out his shorts. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Devin, hello. How are you this evening? I signed up for Sarah's Publish and Thrive course, hoping it'll help with the marketing and writing to market thing. Yes, I hope so too. Melanie. I was feeling so cooped up today. I wanted to go out, but my lungs would not like it. We'll get up to the mid-20s tomorrow, and I'm gonna DoorDash. Nice. You start your new job next Monday, right? I only remember the date because it was the same date as my son's birthday. Alrighty. I'm probably gonna get things like situated, and figure out where the hell I left off last night in my draft for this first sprint. But why don't we go ahead and get it started? So I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, and that was the first break. How did we do? Or the first sprint? I updated my reading journal, my Goodreads, my story graph, and then got distracted by what's happening. Why is this going berserk? Sorry. Got distracted by Goodreads. Let's see. After taking a month and a half off, I'm back to work, revising book chapter 23 out of 33 of beta revisions. Nice. I gotta go pick up my equipment tomorrow morning, so that's my excuse to dash afterwards. Nice. Is it a remote job, work from home? That's even better. Can you believe it snowed in Florida? No, I cannot believe it. I saw a bunch of social media posts yesterday of like, Floridians having fun in the snow, and I was super jealous because we were just cold. We were too cold to snow. It snowed a little bit today, but it was just a dusting and it was nothing. And then this weekend it's going to be too warm for it to snow because it's going to be in the 40s. So if we get precipitation, it's going to be winter rain, and I hate winter rain. Winter rain is the worst. I was watching some of the coverage for that yesterday. So nuts. Absolutely nuts. Has it ever snowed in Florida? Like ever? Reread my last 2 chapters and looked over my outline to figure out where the heck I'm going. I feel this. Yesterday when I was writing chapter 5, I didn't look at my outline before I was finishing chapter 5, and chapter 5 was like the meet cute, and I ended it differently than what I had intended to do. And so chapter 6 was supposed to be like part of the meet cute, but from Cole's perspective. And I had already finished the meet cute in chapter 5 under Abby's perspective. And I was like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do for this chapter now? So I had to like rework it yesterday. And right now I'm writing a chapter that literally in my outline just says it's a brunch with Cole, his mom, his sister, and his sister brought her new fiance, and he doesn't like it. That's it. So I have no idea what's happening or how this scene is going to go. Sometimes it just be like that. Over 500 words. That's amazing. Nikki is snacking and outlining. That's awesome. We got snow for the first time in years. So cool. You know what, Joseph? Is Toby playing tricks on me? Kate, done a few more pages in the workbook and wrote in my evening journal. Awesome. Alberta's weather has been insane here, but I made it to Edmonton and back home safe and sound. That's good. It has snowed in Florida. I think the last time was 2018, but it never stuck. Okay. 77 and 89 were big snow years as far south as Sarasota. Wow. Yeah. The more we have winter here in Chicago, the more it just feels like it's just cold and not snow. And I want snow. I want snow so badly. And Joe, what candle are you even talking about? What There's no candles behind me. Oh, there are actually candles behind me. I lied. There's a lot of candles behind me. I cleaned up my outline a little bit in OneNote and realized I don't need anything else for the catalyst, so I had a snack, clean the kitchen, and I'll start the debate next sprint. Yes, love that. Started making a beanie. I will learn how to crochet this coming season. Hopefully. My best friend has been sick, and I've been sick, so we haven't been able to get together yet. Micah saying hi to Joe. Joe is very popular with you guys. It's hilarious. Apparently even Florida isn't safe from the snow anymore. I know. Like, what the hell? Florida's getting more snow than we are. I grew up in a haunted house. It was cool when I was a kid. Not now. I'll sage my house. I feel this. Joe knows that if like anything supernatural or paranormal actually happens in our house, we're getting the hell out of Dodge. Like, I don't fuck with that shit. There goes my retirement plan for moving to Florida. Devin Samesies. Yup. Have you invested in an exorcist? No. We joke around, like whenever like we hear like a random like noise, which is, our house is old, okay? It was built in the 50s. So it has lots of creaks and sounds. It's fine. But we like to joke that it's our friendly ghost Toby. Joe saying hi. Our apartment complex shares a fence with a cemetery. Ooh, that would creep me out. That would creep me out way too much. I don't think I would live there. I sage on the regular. I would too if I was forced to live there. Oh boy, yeah, I'm sure it's needed. Oh yeah, hi Joe. Of course, he's popular. He's very funny. But I don't want his ego to get too much more inflated than it already is. Nope, no ghost zone here. Yeah. No, I low-key think my house is haunted. I've had 2 weird experiences in the past 6 months. Girl! It's worse because you live so remotely too. So that kind of like makes it creepier. You're not like living on some old burial grounds, are you? Like Poltergeist. Good thing I'm a horror author. Nice. I am not. The most horror I will go is like supernatural and paranormal stuff. I don't necessarily like to be scared. My dorm in college was across the street from a cemetery. It's just creepy. So creepy. No ego. I know I'm funny. Oh, there's that ego. I don't think so. Oh, Katrina. Yes, but I don't want to inflate his ego too much. He's extremely funny. That's actually one of the biggest reasons why I fell in love with him, is just because he always makes me laugh. And whenever I was in a relationship, if somebody couldn't make me laugh, I got out, because you need a laugh in life. I don't think you finished your comment. We're going to start the next sprint soon. My friends and I would go walking the cemetery regularly. Yeah, I would not. I would not. Nope. A lot of my friends used to go to, here in the south suburbs, there is a cemetery that is, I think, deemed one of the most haunted cemeteries. And like, it's, I think it's illegal to even go there like at night, but everyone would like, Joe, I saw that. Um, People would go there, you know, at night and everything. And I've never even stepped foot there ever, ever. Uh, we did too at my college. The cemetery was literally on part of the campus. Woof. He is ridiculous, but he's also the best. I laugh at you all the time in a good way, I swear. Steph, I feel like our husbands would get along well. They have a very similar type of humor. Yeah. It's hilarious. Katrina, Joe loves you too. It's hilarious. Whenever we're watching some kind of TV show or movie, there is something in almost every character that I can find a part of Joe's personality. And whenever like that character says something, I just like immediately look at Joe and I'm like, that's you. That's you. And he's like, yeah, well, I wish they would pay me for using my personality. We helped clean some of the tombstones for some of the older ones. I've seen some of those on TikTok. Those are pretty interesting, especially when they like find out all about like the history of that person and everything. It's pretty interesting. Someone who can make you laugh is best. Is yes. Life is too serious. Absolutely. Hmm. I would actually love to do that, cleaning the tombstones. It would be interesting as like a research type of thing. One of the ones I spent doing was a 3-day-year-old girl born in 1913. Oh, that's sad. We are going to get going on this next sprint, though. Yeah, that's definitely a sad part of doing that, for sure. All right, it looks like we are all caught up on the chat. So let's go ahead and get this next sprint started. I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, and that's that sprint. Oh, I didn't have the little ticker scrolling down. I only wrote for about 10 minutes of that sprint, but I ended up getting... Hold on, let me pull up my calculator because I can't do the math in my head. Let's see. Ended up getting 206 words, which is awesome. 75, 79. Also, it's nearly 2 days late. It was supposed to get delivered yesterday, but I'm saying nearly 2 days because it literally just got delivered. Look at how pretty. I'm a little upset that the second book doesn't have dragons on the side. So this one is just the special edition Fourth Wing. It came out, I think, around the same time that Iron Flame did. It says exclusive holiday edition, and it's got like bonus content. This is actually the version that I am currently reading rather than this one, because I mean, I'll read the bonus. But like, why doesn't Iron Flame have any dragons stenciled, but Fourth Wing and Onyx Storm do? The only way that this is going to make sense is if book 4 is just plain black as well, and then book 5 will be more dragons. But like, why? But they all look so good together. I'm so excited. I'm so stoked to do a big deep dive into this series. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Right there. Okay. Going back to the... let me put the timer on. The break timer. Okay. Going back to the cleaning graves. Another one was an officer in the military who died in action, saved his whole team during Vietnam. Oh, I love hearing stories like this too, because I feel like a lot of our soldiers and service members don't get the recognition that they deserve. I wrote down what the main focus of these debate scenes need to be, then chatted with my husband a bit before he goes to bed, and annoyed my ginger cat who decided to lay on my desk so I couldn't work anyway. Gotta love that. Wrote 700 words. Good job, Micah. Oh, it's so pretty. I need to finish Iron Flame so I can get the third book. Yes, I have to finish Fourth Wing. But like, I knew that I was going to end up in love with this series. I mean, it's got dragons in it, for crying out loud. I love dragons. My husband loves dragons. He's got 2 dragon tattoos. And like, fantasy romance, come on. It's right up my alley. I have a feeling they're gonna start sharing more stuff about like the TV show that they're creating for it. I'm very curious to know who they're going to cast. I'm just here revising chapter 29 out of 33. Yay! And yes, that is some great progress for Micah and Devin. Yes, my hubby is the Joe with the dragon tattoo, or the Joe with the dragon tattoos, because he's got 2 of them. He's got a very large one on his back, which he claims that he fell asleep while they were doing it. And he woke up at the time when they were going over his spine, but he said it didn't hurt. Okay. And then he's got another dragon one on his calf. I'm going in a more paranormal, less romance direction with this book, so I'm on my horror reads. Nice. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm tired. I don't know why. During this scene that I'm writing, a small portion of something in real life that happened in my family has seeped into the page. And only my family members are gonna realize what I did. Isn't it funny how life just kind of real life finds its way to working into your writing? I'm not sure if I'm going to get the 1485 words today, though. I'm feeling really drained. So we'll see. We will see. I both love and hate when that happens, mainly because for me it happens unintentionally. Then I reread it for revisions and I'm like, I just therapized myself again. Damn it. That's funny. I was reading Stars of Fortune, Nora Roberts. Now I'll go do some writing. Nice. How do you like that? I have read, I think, 2 Nora Roberts books. For sure 1. I read The Witness, which was it's one of her like romantic suspense books. I loved that book. I feel like I read one more, but I can't remember. Maybe I didn't. But it's a goal of mine to read more of hers because, I mean, she has such a big backlist. And for being traditionally published, I know from reading an article about her, I don't know if she is still doing this, but at one point she was working on 4 different books that got published every year. And that is like a lot when it comes to traditionally published authors. And I think she's like got close to like 300, if not more, books on, making sure Storm's not behind me, on her backlist. And I love how she has so many different subgenres within the romance category. I'm very intrigued by some of her fantasy ones. On to chapter 30. Yes, Devin, you are so close to the end. I'm trying to hit 100K total by end of March. I'm about 15K deep right now. That's awesome. That is awesome. I have a total, not counting today, obviously, but I have a total of 11,539 words that I've written this month so far. I'm hoping to at least hit 25,000 this month. However, this count is all of the writing that I've done this month, not just on Project Cedar Hollow. I need to accept that with a lot of trad-pubbed authors I love, I can't possibly catch up through their entire backlist. I just don't read that fast. Yeah, I mean, there's no way I'm going to be able to read all of her books, but I would like to read a lot more. Because I really did enjoy The Witness when I read it, I think back in like 2017 or 2018. I'm writing down my outline in my little notebook. You know, when a book opens for right-handed people and the book is small, it hurts to write anything down on the left side of it. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Miranda, you can do it. I initially wanted to write 12,500 words this month, but that was when I realized that, I forget, is it aileron or aileron? I'm usually much better at remembering this. Needs at least a basic scene, beat, outline, and cannot be pantsed. Okay, so I'm counting. So the words that I'm counting by using the spreadsheet that I provided for the Ultimate Writing Challenge for 2025. It is linked down below in the description. I'm counting every type of writing. So that's including my Substack or blog posts or whatever. It's including my drafting, outlining, brainstorming. I'm very curious to see how that all stacks up word count wise. And plus, like, I'm still writing those words just in different aspects of things. So I'm counting all the words, not just drafted words. And I'm loving the stats that I'm getting out of it. Got a total of 6,146 words today, not including the Excel sheet I was working on earlier. Micah, that is amazing. Wait, it just jumped. There we go. I'm headed off to bed, as you should. Micah, I'm so proud of you. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us for a little bit, and congrats on this amazing word count for the day. Oh my gosh. Look at us all being productive this stream. I mean, I'm kind of being productive. I feel distracted. I feel distracted, and I feel like reading instead of writing. But I'm going to try. Yes, have a great night, Micah. First one what? I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh man. Oh, well, if that's including brainstorming, yay, lol, because I'm like brainstorming and outlining at the same time. Yeah. It's including brainstorming. Here, I can actually go ahead and show you what I'm doing. Let me copy this over so I can share this tab. All right, so this is, let me make it big. And let me move that. This is what the spreadsheet looks like. And like, say, so here, these two are the same day, but since I worked on separate things, I worked on the Substack and I worked on Project Amethyst. I just added, hold on. I just right-clicked and hit insert one row below, and it pops that up, and then I just, type in the date and whatnot. And that's how I've been keeping track of things. So all of CH1 is the Cedar Hollow project that I'm working on. I did brainstorming, and then I did some drafting, and then I did some outlining and some more drafting for it. So like I'm showcasing everything that I'm writing and keeping track of all of that. And then I've got all these like fun graphs. I've even added a couple for myself. But I'm loving this. And then I want to add graphs to like the overall stats, but I haven't figured that portion out yet, but I'm going to this year so that next year's spreadsheet will be even better. But the total words add, like, those will automatically be counted. And then the most productive day of the week, you just have to look at this graph in your month and then take, like, right now mine is Friday, which is odd. And so like if that stays the same, I would just type in Friday here. That way I just kind of have like an idea of that. But there's a whole bunch more like graphs that I want to put here, but I haven't figured out what I want to do yet. But yeah, so this is the spreadsheet. This is heavily influenced by Kate Kavanaugh. She created like the structure of it, and I just tweaked it to make it fit for me. And next year there's going to be a lot more stuff to it because I'm going to figure out a whole bunch of like stats, like yearly stats to put here. And then I also want to do a sprinting sheet because there's if I open up my Wordy Writer spreadsheet, because yes, I'm doing both spreadsheets. So if I open up this one, let's see, did that work? Yes, okay. I added a sprint tracker. So I kind of just copied the weekend Write-A-Thon and made it into just a sprint tracker. And so this is just on Cedar Hollow. So this is the draft 0, which is what I'm counting as like the outlining and the brainstorming portion. And then here is the draft 1. And I've just been adding up like how many minutes I've been working on it and how many words I've gotten done. And so I kind of like this. So I want to do something like this similarly to add on to the spreadsheets because I'm loving that. Let me get off of this and go back to this. Where were we? Substack, another thing I need to add back into my rotation once I can breathe properly. I only just started doing a Substack, and only because honestly, Kindle Vella is no longer once it's February. Not that I'm getting any more episode reads because we can't add any more episodes to Kindle Vella, and Kindle Vella as of February is going to be completely gone. So I wanted to still try and do the episodic type of fiction. And so I've been looking at like where to put Veiled Secrets and like the 10 episodes that I do have for it. As of right now, they're all on Patreon. I started a Substack and I'm going to start posting them on Substack as well. But Substack is also like me getting used to like being able to do like kind of like newslettery things. But I haven't like figured it all out yet. Eilerin. Okay, got it. I feel like I always initiate the side quests. It's it's fine. It was still like, it still made sense because it was talking about what we were doing. The spreadsheet is so fun to look at. I love all the graphs. Love all the graphs. Sorry to interrupt, but if anyone is looking for a beta reader that also does some light developmental edits, I have the person for you. One of her comments is, "Shiz balls are down the drain. I'm dead." I love that. That's funny. My type of, so when I beta read or critique read for my CPs, I kind of do like a mixture. So like some of it is like a copy editing and line editing where like if I see like a grammar mistake, I'll do like a track edit or whatever, or a comment. Or if like that sentence I feel like is either too clunky, I like do like a comment where like, oh, you could rephrase it like this or whatever. And then there's also a shit ton of comments of just like my reader reactions because I personally love that. And then like if I'm seeing like if something happened in the beginning and I'm not seeing that like get drawn out throughout the rest of the manuscript, I'll make a note of that. So that's like where the developmental portion comes from. And I personally love that kind of feedback as well. So I might take you up on that person when it comes time because I love that. That's hilarious. That is fabulous. Book Funnel just partnered with Fourth Wall. You can possibly move your serial there. Interesting. What is Fourth Wall? I still have to look into what's the one you like? I don't know why I'm blanking on the name of it. Serial writing. Later Press. I'm still looking at that one too. And then I just saw the Inkspired, which allows you to get donations, I think. Inkspired was reminding me a lot of like how Wattpad is, but Wattpad you don't get compensated at all type of thing. So I'm still like looking at other avenues as well. But I figured I'll start off with a Substack and like get my feet wet with it. Try it out. I love that she used a Z instead of an S. Yes. That's funny. All right, we're going to get this next sprint started. Again, I don't even know how much words I'm going to get done tonight. The writing is not feeling it. That doesn't even make any sense. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Let's go to captions. Now sprinting. I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, and that was that sprint. How did we do? Surprisingly, that sprint went better than I thought it would. Let's see. Oops. Zero, 3, 1, minus. No, oh my gosh. Come on. There we go. It's because my num lock was off. No wonder it wasn't working. 0, 3, 1 minus 75, 79. I wrote 452 words. And I think I only wrote for like 15 of those minutes. That was great. Yes. And I feel like this scene is very long, but it's not even done yet. It happens. I am 2,000 words away from the first 10,000 words of this project. Exciting. All right, let's see. The brain is not storming. The words are not wording. Yes, that's exactly how I felt when I was talking nonsense. The brain has a slight drizzle, perhaps, but no storm. I love this. This is hysterical. That is great. Oh my goodness. Change location. Now we'll do some thoughtful writing about the series I'm writing just to get stuff out of my head. Awesome. I'm ready to try mind mapping these first couple scenes of the debate because that's how scattered my brain is at the moment. Totally get that. And done! Yes, I have to add scenery and break up chapters for better pacing. I'll work on beta number 2 commentary tomorrow. I just remembered I was supposed to film today. Oh no. I started to film a vlog, but then in the middle of it, it cut me off because I lost space. So I had to transfer videos and delete videos, and then I completely forgot to like go back to it. I don't even know what I was rambling about, but I was rambling. Congrats on getting through those edits. Yes. Congrats to Devin. And now I think it's time for bed. It's almost 11 and I need to be up at 5. Oh, good night, everyone, and happy sprinting. Yes, thanks for joining us, Devin. Have a good night. Melanie, I wrote down 3 facts for this first debate scene. LOL, got distracted watching Judge Fleischer clips on YouTube. I don't know if I said that correctly. Don't forget to, the break timer. I'm going to go to a short break because I don't know how long it's already been. Thank you for the reminder. Good night, Devin. Yes. I got 262 words and I'm restructuring my playlist for when I'm giving massage sessions. Oh my gosh. The brain is not braining today. Are you a massage therapist? That's awesome. My mom's best friend was. I remember being one of like her guinea pigs when she was learning about pregnancy massages, and she gave me one when I was pregnant, and I was in heaven. That's awesome. 237 of just ideas and thoughts about the second book, since I too have wrote an ending. That's not what I had planned, so now I need to figure out how to add or insert new or not new, but rewrite. Totally get it. Steph, you go, girl. Aw, thanks. That was a good sprint for me. Definitely a good sprint. Yep, my day job is massage therapist. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. Words are hard. Words are so hard, guys. It's really funny because like words on like the page seem to go okay for me. Like, yes, there are times where I'm like, what is this word? And I have to like Google something completely stupid just to find that word. But most of the time when I'm writing, the words are wording. However, when I'm speaking, the words don't word at all. And I'll have a conversation with Joe and I'll be like at a loss for like what that word is, and I'll just like go like this and I'll just be like, what is that word? And then I'll like try to explain what that word is, and then it'll be something so freaking stupid and he'll be like, an egg, you know, like it hasn't been like that, but like just as an example. And I'm like, yes, thank you. And he's like, how are you a writer? Like, how do you call yourself a writer if like the words don't come to you? And I'm like, because I put all my words to the projects. And then when I'm speaking in conversations, I look like a complete bumbling idiot. Like, it happens to me way too often. I hate when I have to make that type of decision. You could always try all options for like a scene or two and see which feels best. Yes, that is something you could do for sure. That's what I think I'll do. Yes. Doing the typey type is easier than the talky talk for sure. For sure. And like, it doesn't help that I'm just like not a great public speaker. I know, shocking, right? Considering I have a YouTube. That's the other thing. It's crazy because I am not a public speaker. Like, if I have to give a speech, I am terrified. If I'm in an interview for, you know, because I've been job hunting for the past 4.5 years. And so, like, if I get an interview, I am nervous as hell. I do not like public speaking. Yet I have a YouTube channel. Like, the audacity of myself, right? Wild. Absolutely wild. My husband and I have that conversation all the time. He especially snaps his fingers when he's trying to pull a word from the abyss. Yes, like I'm constantly doing this or like going like this. I actually watched the movie Authors Anonymous. Uh, I've seen it before, but I rewatched it last Friday. And I think it's currently on Peacock if you have Peacock. And it is it's like it reminds me of like how Parks and Rec or The Office or Modern Family, you know how it's like that documentary style type of storytelling? Well, it's like that, but with authors. We have like this writing group, and Kaylee Cuoco is in it, and she's, you know, talking to um the filmers of this documentary, the filmers, is that even a word? The filmmakers um of this documentary, and she's explaining like what her story is about, and like she gives like the title and it's like Sleeping on the Moon or something like that. And she's like, but it's not really like it's not about sleeping on the moon. That's a and she like goes in like a 1 minute rant of trying to figure out what this word is that she's trying to say. And her mom goes, metaphor in the background. And she's like, metaphor. Yes, it's a metaphor. Thanks, Ma. And I took I took a video of it and put it on my stories last Friday when I was watching it, because that is me to a T. Like it happens on a daily basis. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You're in front of your own audience though in this environment. Yes. And like with you guys, I feel I'm not nervous about it because I feel like I'm talking with friends, you know, like, and like we're all in the same kind of trenches in a way. Like we're all, you know, bookish and writing people. And I feel like I'm with my people when I'm here with you guys. We are your public. You do awesome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You guys are the best. But you still do it anyway, which is awesome. Yes, like, I'm not afraid of, like, putting my YouTubes out there. But, like, if I had to do that, like, on the stage, it wouldn't happen. It would not happen. I would, like, completely just, I would skedaddle. When I was an adjunct instructor, my students were amused at how much I talked with my hands during lectures. Ugh, I do that too. I do it just in general. Yeah, it makes sense, but, like, at the same time, it doesn't make sense. Like, it makes sense, but it doesn't. And yes, I second what Kate said. Aw, you guys are seriously the best. Making a girl feel good. All right, are we ready for the next sprint? I think this might be the last sprint because it's already almost 10, and by the time that we get done with this sprint, it'll be like 10:30, and then we'll chit chat a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna want to go watch the challenge reunion episodes since I can't do that tomorrow since I'm sprinting tomorrow, or I'm live streaming tomorrow morning. So yeah, I think this is gonna be the last sprint for the night. So we'll see how many words I can get in. I'm not going to hit the 2,000 words. Let's see. I hate public speaking, but alas, I have no choice. Yeah. I don't like it. My introverted personality does not like it. Kate, all right, guys, I got to go. Time to get ready for bed. Thanks for joining us for a little bit, Kate. Hope you have a great night. Yes, have a good night, Kate. All right, let's go ahead. Hold on. I actually wrote 2 more points down on the mind map during the chatty chat, so we'll see how this sprint goes. Yes, that's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and get this final sprint going. I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, and that was, oh my God. And that was that sprint. How did we do? I was able to get not as many words, but I was sitting here singing. Let's see, 8404 minus 8031. I got 373 words in that sprint. Not bad. 8404. Let's see. How many words have I done so far today? A 1,031 words has been written during this stream. So, I mean, that's not bad. I might do a little bit of more writing before heading to bed. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling, but that is the last of the sprints for tonight. Since I'll be on tomorrow morning. Let's see. Where were we? Jen stopped by. Hi, Jen. You finished Gone Country? I loved Gone Country. Katrina will be happy to hear that you loved it. I think Gone Country was one of her favorites to write. Like that series, actually, I think was one of her favorites to write. Gone Country is just one of my favorites that she's written in general. I'm not sure why, but I feel like so attached to Gone Country. Melanie saying hi to Jen. Just got home from a work meeting. Thanks for at least stopping by. We're always happy to see you. Well, of course, my energy crashed mid-sprint. I totally get it. But I still made progress with where I want this section of the outline to go, so I'll take it. Absolutely. Thanks, as always, for hosting, Steph. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, Melanie. Always happy seeing you. I need to add about 4 more hours to this playlist, and we'll be good. Awesome. Oh, yay. Thanks, Jen. I am so jealous. I will learn how to crochet one of these days. I am doing a girls' night with my bestie. One of the local craft breweries is doing like a I forget what it's called, but it's like the chunky ones where like you crochet with your hands, not with like the hooks. It's the big chunky ones. And so we signed up for that. But we also have plans to start getting together like every other week or so and having like a little girls get together, and she's going to help me learn how to crochet because I'm such a dodo head when it comes to crocheting. I can't figure it out. I like need to be shown how to figure this one out. Tiff's book is probably more my fave in that series. Nice. Yes. So when I read the snake part, in that book, I immediately texted Katrina and I'm like, girl. And she's like, it literally happened. I'm like, no, absolutely the fuck no. And I'm pretty sure that scene has scared me from ever moving to Texas. What? Jen, I'm so happy to hear this. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Also, in Gone Country, when doesn't Stella, right? Stella, doesn't she kind of let her car kind of just like go because she didn't put gas in it? That's also a Katrina thing. Katrina likes to ride the wave of, is my car going to get me home because I'm on, like, you know, less than an eighth of a tank left? I thought so. Oh, well, I wish I could say that's the only time it happened. Girl, I want nothing to do with creepy crawlies. Y'all can keep your snakes and your scorpions. I want none of them. None of them. Mm-mm. No. I love reading stuff like that. I mean, it definitely makes things interesting. I know that she, like, her car breaks down because isn't that like when her and I can't remember the guy's name at the moment, but isn't that like kind of like the meet cute because her car is broken down and then he like tows it or whatever? Is it because she didn't put gas in it? I can't remember. It's been so long since I read it. Even longer since you wrote it, but I have a hybrid for work and I have pushed it a few times. Ugh. Yeah. Here in Chicago, you will never catch me or Joe driving any kind of electric or anything because electric cars don't like the cold. Oh, she runs off the road. Okay. I knew there was something. I just assumed it was because she didn't put gas in it. But anyways, electric does not like the cold. And with me having like even battery issues today because of the cold, and that's only because my battery has hit its time. But like the electric car, it would not have started. It would not have started. Oh, okay. Maybe there's someone else in one of the series who did that. I don't know why I thought it was Stella. Also, I'm going to have to do a reread soon. It's been a little too long. There is so much of me and things that have happened in my books. It's unreal. Yeah, same. So like this, not this current scene, but in chapter 6, because now I'm on chapter 7. In chapter 6, I don't think any of my cousins are here, so it's fine. One of my cousins, now exes, his name was Brady, but everyone called him Brody, and I kind of put that in here. But as to where my family was doing it like out of love, this one's doing it out of just like because he doesn't like this guy type of thing. And it kind of like went with like how this guy wanted to do bro talk, and so like he changed it to Brody, and then like Brady is getting like upset about it. So like I took kind of like what happened in our family, but we were doing it out of love. Because if my family gives you a nickname, that means they like you. But this guy, he don't like him. If anything, it feels like a very Tiffany sort of thing to do. Maybe. I'm going to do like a reread of all of your books this year. That's what I'm going to do. Because it's been far too long. Far too long. Plus, like, why not? I have them all anyways. Katrina, were you here when I got the delivery? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm still on the first book, though. It's hard not to put things like that. Brad's gotten to where he'll tell if something can't be used in a book because he knows everything is fair game. Yes. I mean, yeah. I think that just like comes with the price of being in our lives. You know what I mean? You do have them all. I do. I'm stupid Amazon. It was supposed to be here yesterday because yesterday was release day and it got delayed. And then it didn't even come until like 8:30 tonight. Stupid Amazon. So much for guaranteed release day. I was, but not paying attention. It's all good, girl. All right. I think I'm going to actually call it on the writing. Why don't I input, let's see, how many words was this total? 1,031. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that in 1031. I am at a total of 12,570 words written for the month, which is awesome. Not all of that is, this first draft, though. This first draft has 8,404 words in it, which is still pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Girl, you deserve a little bit of chilling because you just went through a deadline. Woohoo! Yes. It's getting there. It is getting there. 1031. I'll have a better writing day tomorrow, I think. Yeah. But I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna go have a little snacky snack and possibly start watching the challenge reunion episodes, or just go lay down and read. One of the two. I will be back tomorrow morning at 8:45 Central. So for you Pacific people, that's going to be 6:45 in the morning. I understand if you're not here. Mountain 7:45, Central 8:45 in the morning, and Eastern 9:45 in the morning. And I will be sprinting up until about 11:15 Central time. Because then I have to go pick up Paul from school. So I will be here tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon I'll probably go back into Discord to do sprints over there, or just chit chat. I told Bells I cannot keep doing that, so I'm going to try to plot and stuff. If you need help, we know I love to plot. I am here. Alrighty. I will see y'all later. Thanks for the stream and the sprints. No problem. Thanks for joining me. I hope you all have a great night. And as always, happy writing.